Hey, I just saw a movie.
You already talked about it.
I know.
Blue Ruin.
Why didn't I talk about this on the podcast?
Fuck.
It's because I didn't finish the movie, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Okay, well, there you go.
So it's after show fodder. I just watched Walk Hard. The story of Dewey
Oh,
Cox.
that looks so bad to me that I couldn't.
Now here's the thing. It's better than you would think, but no better than you would think. It is it is a movie that is funny, but doesn't take itself seriously in any sense. So right out the gate, it reeks of bullshit, and you're just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing here? All right. But it goes on for 2 hours. It's a legitimate movie. So once you get sold on the style of humor and allow yourself to just buy into it, it does have its moments of being pretty funny and legitimately entertaining. 2, if you like music, it is the quintessential story of a young kid in high school in the 40s or 50s joining a rock band and going through the whole American rock and roll cycle.
I think I saw some of it too.
Of doing 50s rock and roll with Buddy Holly and Elvis, and then you start going into the 60s and you get there's like crazy musical revolution, and then it goes into the 70s and he starts experimenting with drugs and doing, just that stereotypical story for a musician.
Yeah.
There were parts of it that were really funny. There were parts of it that were really stupid and not that funny. So, I'll just put it out there. That's my review of it. Check it out if you think you'd be into really silly stuff. But Jack White has a cameo in it.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And,
I forgot about that.
That was kind of interesting. I don't know if I should say what the cameo is.
You don't say it.
All right, I won't say it.
No, fuck, I'm not gonna say it. Go for it.
All right, he plays Elvis Presley, King of Rock and Roll.
Really?
Jack White does?
Yeah, at one point, Dewey Cox, who is played by John C. Reilly, has to play a show, and he keeps getting bumped back further and further in the show, and the people going on before him are like the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly, and then Elvis Presley, and then he has to follow all those acts. He's real nervous. But then Jack White comes out as Elvis Presley to kind of like give him a pep talk. And it was interesting. I think you guys would find it funny, especially being a Jack White fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Jack White fan, and coming from a movie aspect of it, I was like, Jack White, I don't know, you maybe could have got somebody else to do a little bit better Elvis. But
I think I saw some of it a long time ago.
Yeah, but like I said, if you're a Jack White fan, I think you're going to get a huge kick out of it.
Yeah.
Him being the king of rock and roll.
He's also in that movie Cold Mountain. Remember Cold Mountain?
Jack White's in that?
Yeah.
Is that the Nicole Kidman movie?
Yeah, I believe so.
Why?
Music for the soundtrack.
Yeah, he did music for the soundtrack. And all I remember, I don't even remember his part in that movie. I just know that a girl leaves and he looks like an old Western looking dude, and he goes, "That girl's a real original." That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else he said.
Yeah, and you know what? Somebody else pointed out a part of the movie, Walk Hard, that I forgot about that I actually found kind of funny. Not the funniest part, but I got a kick out of it. At one point, he meets the Beatles. And it's played by a bunch of contemporary actors, but they're all in India with the Maharaji.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just pretty funny. I thought it was... I got a kick out of it.
Who are the actors? I don't know.
You want to know who the Beatles are?
Yeah, okay.
Is Jack Black playing Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah, I do. I think I remember this.
Paul
yeah.
Rudd is John Lennon.
Yeah.
Justin Long as George Harrison, the Mac guy. And I think Jason Schwartzman is Ringo.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
And it was pretty funny. I mean, I like the Beatles, and so everybody likes the Beatles. Everybody knows Beatles humor is great. I got a kick out of the movie. Not the greatest movie ever. I got a kick out of it. Check it out. Walk Hard.
Got a laugh out of you.
It got a laugh out of me. There were parts of it that were legitimately funny, and then other parts where I was just like with my hand in my face, just being like, okay, next.